It's about time we see some different thinking when it comes to retail. I started to believe that one of the ways, I don't know if you're old enough, you might remember somewhere called service merchandise. You get a big ass catalog, you could flip through it all. You could go down to the store, and they showroomed. They'd have everything on the showroom, but there was no inventory on the showroom. You'd go place your order, and then you patiently waited for your item to come rolling down a conveyor belt. And it was like this showroom slash warehouse type thing. And that's where I kind of thought, maybe that's where we would see retail go. You went to a store to try things on to make sure they fit, and then your stuff's going to come out on a conveyor belt, but more than likely just get shipped to your home. The showroom is a place for you to go see the color and the fit and the fabric and how the TV looks and how the electronics sound, and then you order it. And places weren't going to carry a lot of inventory. Get the square footage down, get the man hours down. But buying clothes and stuff online sucks sometimes. You end up sending a lot of it back. It's inefficient. You get that TV that you bought online, it doesn't look as good in person, and sometimes it's just nice to go see stuff in person. So I thought that might be the way that retail was going to go, but I'm like, they got to figure something else out. They talked about doing the retail malls in a way where, let's say, Best Buy doesn't really just sell the stuff anymore, but what Best Buy does is they're the mall where Samsung and LG and all these places set up their booths, for example. It reminds me of Gibraltar Trade Center when I was growing up in Detroit. Like giant indoor swap meet flea market type of things where you got your own little booth for vendors, but it was all like an indoor mall, but everyone could kind of represent their own stuff. So, I spent time thinking about where retail is going to go. But let's not forget that shopping, whether you're buying stuff or just window shopping, it's like a form of time wasting or entertainment for us. We like to go around and look at TVs. We like to go look at cars. We like to go look at the clothes. It's something to do. So I don't think like brick and mortar is going to go away. It's just going to change. But how else do you get someone to come in the store? And you start trying to figure out these different ways to do it. And I thought, I just stumbled upon this. I wasn't even looking for this. But it says the future of Ralph Lauren's iconic polo in retail may be coloring your own clothes in the store. And I thought that was pretty damn cool. One, I'm a polo fan. I'm built like the size of a linebacker. I'm tall. I got wide shoulders. I like powerlifting. It's one of the few clothes brands in this world that still fits me and has like a classic look to them. I'm not looking for jeans so tight you can see my kneecaps. Like it's just not my style. I like rugbies. I like this polo shirts. Like I keep the shit simple, right? And so I've been a fan of Ralph Lauren stuff for a long time, but they've gotten rid of some of their like rugbies. You don't see those as much anymore. Some of their colors I just don't like. I like the big pony logo, but then they got rid of that. They had the Gothic P stuff they did on like carnigans and some other stuff. That's gone. Like I would like to see them bring back some of that Gothic P on merino wool. Bring back really nice rugbies. Bring back. Let me get a big pony logo on a polo shirt, and then let me pick out what color I want and make my own color in the store. I think that would be cool as hell. Because a lot of times I buy tall, and by the time I find the shirt I want in tall, they never have the color. So if I could go in the store and buy the exact size I want in a tall and get the big pony and be able to color it, that would be awesome. And then the fact that could you do your own custom coloring, that would be even cooler, right? But it goes back to what they're trying to do is experience based, and that's that middle bullet here. New and unique retail experiences are critical to apparel company efforts to bring shoppers back post-pandemic. But I don't think that's just for post-pandemic. I think this was something that had to happen anyways. We got to give people the reason to come into the store. We're getting so lazy now. We got food that gets delivered to our house in terms of Grubhub and Uber Eats. We have our groceries delivered to our house. If you can't get it there, then Amazon will bring everything else to your house. In fact, they'll do it in the same goddamn day now. We don't want to do anything. We got our Peloton, in the basement. We as people like don't leave the house anymore. Now we're working from home. Like we don't want to leave the goddamn house anymore. So you can see where it would get tougher. It's getting tougher to get people into the retail stores. You're going to have to give them a reason that they can't do at home. You have to give them a unique experience. So I thought this was pretty clever on their side because I think what you're going to end up seeing people do or companies do is they're going to have to create experiences that are very tough to duplicate, that have a high barrier of entry that you can't do at home. And that's the only way they're going to get you in the store. Because if you can just buy this shit online, they're just going to buy it online. And if you're just going to do it online, then you're going to get into this, well, I'm on Ralph Lauren, now I'm going to look at Zara, I'm going to look over here. And then it's like, how do you beat your competition? You're going to beat your competition by getting people in the goddamn store by doing something cool. And everyone likes custom stuff, right? You like that one-off. You want something bespoke. You want one-on-one that no one else has. They might have the same shirt, but if you can say, hey, there's a high chance this is the only shirt in this color in the world, that's probably worth paying for. So, anyways, cool idea. If you have any other ideas on how retail can reshape the stores and the experiences, drop a comment below. I'd be curious in hearing what you have to say. Until then, I'm going to catch you on the next one.